ask you about your latest business. You got your GrayJay Solutions. What is GrayJay Solutions, and how did it get started, and what does it solve?
Yeah. So GrayJay is my latest thing. This is actually a business that a partner of mine and I have started. We probably started working on it almost a year ago, but essentially, it's like we started to focus on hockey, but it's like sports league management software, essentially.
Yes.
Locally here, there's a lot of appetite for something different. The sort of incumbent provider has been around for quite a while. They've done really well. It's been sold off a few times. Support isn't quite what it used to be. And it's just, people are looking for a bit of a change. So again, COVID, quarantine, we said, okay, well, we'll get time on our hands. Let's try this thing that I've been thinking about. So we started building the software, and the benefit is, we're able to build it from scratch and really talk to people about, well, what do you like about what you have, and what do you don't like about what you have? And if you could have anything you want, what would it look like? So we're able to really start by, talking to league administrators and ask those questions. So we started to build something with a focus on ease of use, affordability. Obviously it's a business, so we're looking to make a profit, but it's not about making a bunch of money off of a minor hockey league. It's about giving them a better product, maybe even saving them some money compared to what they're paying now, and giving them a product that's easier to use, looks a little bit better. It's more modern, again, the benefit of starting from scratch. Yeah. And then we brought a real-time scoring angle to things. So, the way things are this day and age, we can pull up a website and we know, how many shifts Sidney Crosby's had tonight. In the Q or major junior, who scored 10 seconds ago, right? So, but why can't we do that in minor hockey? Well, we can. So our software allows real-time scoring, electronic game sheets. You don't need a paper game sheet at all. You can score the entire game just on a smartphone, right? So a goal gets scored, referee comes to the box, timekeeper's just tapping, right? Boom, done. And as soon as he's done, that's the official record of the goal, because it's replacing the paper game sheet, but it's also published to the internet. So anyone can see which Adam B player just scored in Truro,
That's amazing.
It's been really cool. The response has been phenomenal. It was one of those things I was like, let's put our time in, let's build it. We may never make a cent. I have no idea. The response has been more than what we thought in the first year. So it's been really fun. It's a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just thinking now too, these kids, like, you get to kind of feel a lot like a pro. I mean, kids just got YouTube highlights of themselves all over the place, and real-time scoring. I can barely find, a picture of myself even in junior, like that's, nice. Whatever. And it's like, and we felt, and that kind of mirrored the pros a bit. When you're at that level, you kind of feel this is pretty much how people do on another level. They're trying to run the thing as professionally as they can, and create this kind of cultures for kids and to bring them to the next level and as well. And now these days, that's what I was saying about opportunities for pro hockey. I mean, even at lower levels, it's a pro operation. And now you're even talking minor hockey, you're getting somewhere mirroring what the pros are. I wonder how kids are dealing with that stuff these days.
I think it's as simple as, these kids are so used to getting information on their phone that it's natural for them to, they finish their game and they want to know, did Halifax win tonight, or did Bedford win tonight? Well, they can pull it up. They can see the details. Like, that's sort of what they expect. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes. Our little slogan on for the business is GrayJay, the way it should be. So I always say that. I'm like, because I work in the technology industry, and I sort of know what the possibilities are of technology. And when I see like an archaic technical solution, I'm always like, oh, come on, And then when I see one that works, seamlessly and it's intuitive, I always say that's the way it should be. Like, I shouldn't have to call up and be on hold to make an appointment at the dentist. I should just be able to go online and see the availability and click it and off you go. Like, So anyway, but no, I think for the kids, I think that's what they expect. It's just natural to them because they've grown up with it, right? So I should be able to go on and see who scored. I should be able to go on and see, what the real-time score is in the game in Brookfield, Nova Scotia. Like, why not?
Of course,
you should. Think that's a lot of text messages.
Yeah.
Two kids pulled off in different directions. I'm in Antigonish, Denise is in DeBurg. How's the kids doing? Well, you can just look and.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's the second period with 7 minutes and 52 seconds left, and it's 3-2 for your team, and your son has an assist.
Yeah.
That's,
that would be
again,
awesome.
I just sort of say that's the way it should be. So there's been a lot of interest. We're just scratching the surface on with a small local focus on hockey, but we can certainly take that beyond local, and we can certainly take it beyond hockey. So, I mean, if I could fast forward 5 years, that's where I hope we are. I hope we're in multiple sports, and I hope we're in multiple provinces, and, maybe not even limit ourselves to Canada. So you never know. It's one of those things. It's like, I had no idea if we would ever get a client, and now we've got, almost 10 clients. So, wow. And that's while we're still building. Like, I'm not even actively selling because we're still so busy building.
Yes.
But yeah, it's one of those passion projects that has gone better than I even had hoped. So we'll see where it goes.
Well, congratulations on that. You mentioned you're a tech guy and you're looking at stuff, how it should be and all that. Do you notice any kinks in the Boulton operation we got here? Anyway? Okay, don't answer that.
Not at all.
Yeah. So, but now, what is GrayJay? Why is it GrayJay? What's that?
There's no real good answer for that. It's you're coming up with a company name, right? A GrayJay is actually the national bird of Canada.
Okay,
it's like a blue jay, except it's gray.
Right. Well,
but that means nothing for our business.
Are the Blue Jays? Are the Toronto Blue Jays missing out on that? Then are they? They blew it there, did they? All right.
So it means nothing really.
Just what have been the highlights of it? It sounds like you're starting out. You're on your way. 10 clients. What are the highlights so far?
The ability, like I said, the opportunity to start from scratch, right? Mm-hmm. And build what people really want. That's been, to me, the highlight. Having coached for many years and come up through minor hockey and then parent with kids and dealing with schedules and so like I sort of know what's lacking, and so it's been fun to actually talk to league administrators about those challenges, or what could be better, or how could we save you time. Like, one thing I didn't even talk about is referee assignment. So like things that a lot of people don't think about, but these referees, sometimes they're refereeing minor hockey and they're also refereeing major midget and junior A. Well, they have to put their availability today, the way that their system is, they have to put their availability in multiple different systems so that the schedulers can pick them and assign them to a game. But once that's done in one system, now they have to manually go to the other systems and say, well, now I'm busy at this time because I'm booked over there. Well, wouldn't you think that would just be one database?
You would like it to be,
but it's not. So
it should be.
Right, the way it should be. So for the referees, they're looking at this like, wow, this could save us a ton of time, right? And also, venue bookings. So if I've got all this in a combined database, I can identify scheduling conflicts. I mean, how many times over the years you show up at the rink and, this other team is here, or these other two teams are here, like the ice got double booked. Well, through the data, we can identify those things. It's not like you're always, you're going to stop at 100% of the time, but these little logistical things that, with a simple technological solution, you should be able to help minimize those types of things. So those types of opportunities are sort of interesting to me, is, again, because I've lived it so many times. I've lived filling out a game sheet by hand many times, like before anyone ever thought to print the stickers from Staples, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's just online. We just tap. I confirm my roster before the game on my phone. Done.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
those are the things that get, sort of turn my crank, is thinking of the way how we can make things better for, for the athletes, for the coaches, for the administrators.
Well, I'm living that as a minor hockey president right now. I mean, with all the logistical things of referee assignments and all that, yeah, we have to do that. And that's been a headache on its own. But with COVID, especially now, we have away teams coming to the rink and they have to have their COVID screening with a list of spectators and family members who's going to be at the rink. We have to catalog all that in case we have to do contact tracing. And so this would be a real help, I think, to have a functioning database where you can manage all that properly.
Yeah, no, there's tons of opportunities. Like, that's the thing, is like, what are your challenges? And COVID's brought some extra challenges like that. So there's definitely ways that we can help. So we should talk.
Yes.
There are solutions. Yeah. Hey man, yeah, I'll tell you what though, Chad, I love the sound. I mean, a lot of people do a lot of complaining about stuff, and then they even have some shoulds, and this should do this, but I mean, they don't really try to solve the problems, right? And there you're right out and doing it. So and then it's turning into something as well on top.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I love it. Okay, well, good luck to GrayJay.